Pardon me while I parlay. Reminisce on no old times at the parkway. A young kid getting changed for the arcade. Headphones in while I'm listening to Kanye. Scoping out the girls in the hallway. Fast forward to present, now we getting cake. I'm inside another world, trying to find me another girl. Cause I feel the last one was from the underworld. Ain't no dissing, but I was missing something. Said you dealing with it, but you ain't never mentioned nothing. I'm inside it, you mean to tell me you ain't feeling nothing? Well, that's a bet. Nothing. Yeah.
Evening, Tag Pro enthusiasts. We got the first the preliminary final for OLTP season 12. Game's going to be between Noogas in Paris and Cap 22's. Noogas in Paris got a win against Captors last week in a very long and enthralling match, and they'll be up against the second seed Cap 22's, who have been playing really well. The maps we have for tonight are Emerald, Scorpio, and Moonbase. They're going to be a lot more exciting than last week's games, in my opinion. As long as there's no 4 OTs or anything, we should be good to go. I think we're just trying to set up
3 fellas today.
We hope so. Thank you for coming in, El Fitzo. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, Vin. Thank you everyone for watching the wonderful stream, which we know you're all going to have a brilliant time of tonight. That's all I got. I've got to go back to eating.
Enjoy. We got the lineups, I believe, same lineups as usual for Noogas in Paris. They're running with Activation and Roster on the offensive end, and Nooga and Dilza on the defensive end. They've been both fantastic duos, doing really well for their team, and be good person to watch. I think these games will be their captain Nooga. He's been absolutely killing it on a statistic level, and in combination with Dilza, he's been really good. I think he'll be one of the players to watch for today. And then for Cap 22's, they've got the lineup they've been playing the last couple weeks, I believe, with Boom and Rain playing offense, and Jeremy and Munby playing defense. They've definitely proven themselves in the last couple of weeks with the dropping of, not dropping, but the absence of Borwas and the dropping of Flume, and they've looked really strong since that change. They'll be looking to really prove that they are the second seed this game, I reckon. I think a lot of people would probably back Noogas in Paris just purely because of how they played last week, how they played during the regular season. But I think Cap 22's will definitely give them a fight, being the second seed, deservingly so. So hopefully we can get underway soon.
Mate, get on the Cap 22's train, as if you're not supporting the Cap 22's here.
Mate, I have to go for Noogas in Paris. They're going to win the whole thing. They beat us last week, and if they win the whole thing, then it's a fantastic excuse because they were the best team. So I'm getting behind the Nooga train.
That's true, but my boy Boom out here, repping Sydney for the Cap 22's. Boss Jeremy, absolute top bloke. Rain, Munby, I mean, it's a dynamic duo between those two. I don't see them faltering tonight.
That's good. They've been playing well. So I mean, who knows what's going to happen? I'm excited to see how the matchups go, and it should be a close game. You can't say one team's definitely going to win, the other one's going to lose. So I mean, none of that. Yeah, I'm excited for this game. Anything else we can talk about?
Yeah, Emerald, obviously, like Emerald and then into Scorpio, 2 maps that play completely differently. It'll be interesting to see the combinations. I think I think that the majority of players on Cap 22's are quite a fan of Emerald, and they obviously selected it. I think it plays more to their strengths. I think Jeremy, absolutely a beast on this map, Rain too. So interesting to see how they go, or how Nooga and Dills are able to handle that. And I remember watching Acti and Rosu in the regular season on this map, and they were full of errors when they played this map. So, yeah, I think the first map, if anything, is going to go to Cat22's. Hopefully, NIP have prepared well and practiced and done all their training for it. But if the regular season's anything to go by, I think Cat22's will take Emerald for sure. I think it's a good map for them.
Yeah, you mentioned it. I said Noogas would be one to watch, but I think Jeremy as well will be a really good one to watch. I think on Emerald in particular, the way that they both play this map, see how well they can go with their partners to shut down the opposing offense. They're just getting nearly the go ahead as soon as Dilsa fixes his issues.
How long have we got? Sorry?
A minute or so? Are we supposed to
Just
start?
his internet issues, or what? How? Like all of Dills' issues?
Yeah, just Dilsa's issues in general. So
Yeah, right.
We're waiting for him to sort out. As soon as he's done that, then we're good to go.
Mate, I've known Dilsa for 4 or 5 years now. That man just, the issues don't reduce. The issues increase as time goes on. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. If you thought last week was bad with the 4OT, wait until you find out how long we have to wait for Dilsa to fix all his issues in his life. Jesus. Anyway, we're underway. Off to you, Vex.
Yeah, keen to see how this goes. There's 5 people on the blue team, so hopefully we can sort that out. Nope, there's 4. We're good to go. Keen for this map. Keen to see who's going to get ahead first and see how the pressure's going to build for the opposing teams as we're on our way.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. We're back to group.
Cap 22s with the emotional first cap. Boost some morale. Getting some very weak calls from the Cap 22s players in the chat at the moment. Dills is having some ping issues, and they're just asking for a free win. That's the sign of a team that's a little bit scared. All right, looks like we are good to go.
Finally, let's go. Let's get a show under the road.
3, 2, 1.
Just a bit of mucking around between Russell and Rain. I don't know what the go with that is. Guess they're trying to.
Yeah, Russ is trying to ensure that Rain doesn't have use of that boost to start off.
Yeah, interesting.
It's a clever play because, well, it's not going to work out that way, but yeah, it's going to work out for the Cap 22s. But it is a clever play initially. If the defense of NIP was able to hold their own in a 2v2 situation with no elements, as we see Dills are almost getting done by Boom, because Rosu is able to take away that boost and then run across and use his boost. If he's able to use that boost effectively and get out, you'd expect the Cap 22's team to be not able to do a great deal. Acti almost getting out, but that double kill on the gate just sort of messed things up a bit for him. Yeah, Rosu can get out before the Cap 22's have a chance to, and put them on the front foot early on. So it was a smart decision, but just didn't work out that way, unfortunately. First tag pro goes to Cap 22's. Jeremy and Rain looking to make some magic happen.
Jeremy needed to just hold on just for a sec and let Rain get some space, and wasn't able to. But they should have a boost on, but that didn't really work out, did it? Just a couple facets. It was interesting how they managed to get out that straight away on that first for that first cap. Yeah, it was a great grab and managed to get out. And Rain's out here as well for a number of opportunity. Might just hold from wait for Ree they managed to get a death, so could rush in here. Great Duke needs to stay alive, but Nooga manages to clutch it up. Could be an opportunity though for Boom if he can boost out, but good gate by Rosu. And they'll
well held
fight
by
for
Aki.
pups in a sec. Yeah.
In a 1v1 situation there. He's able to hold his own. Rosu going for a nice little cheeky grab when pups are up.
Wow, what on Munners.
Man's got minimal moves though, unfortunately.
cap.
And yeah, another cap. Is that another cap for Boom? Boom get the
Yep.
first cap as well? Wow.
Yep.
Young man making a statement in his preliminary final.
Yeah, they had 2 deaths as he grabs the flag, and it's just an easy cap as soon as he manages to get out. It's good timing and well played in the end. So Acti's gone through and got what a cap. I didn't even see him grab. I didn't even hear him grab. That was what on. Good counter cap. What on activation. Oh, Boom.
my
What a
God,
lovely
Boom.
grab.
Boom is on fire tonight.
Oh, put him on offense more often. Good cover by Munners. What Other pap battle, so you can see his TP. Rosso ends up with 1. Oh, Jezza gets the other. So 1-1 on the tag pros. As they pop each other and might get a reset, and actually Rain's going balls deep as usual. Timing on that tag. Oh, he needed Boom to grab there. Though, wow, that was well done. What a grab if you can rush it straight in. Wow, what a cap. Great timing for that return. Boom absolutely on fire with 3 caps to start in the first 4 minutes. As they get out, Rain will be ahead of 3 with this boost. Oh, he manages to quickly evade the spike. Acti can nearly get the return. Rain has to double back and ends up spiking. Oh my lord.
Alright, we're good, boys. Just like to make a comment. I mean, obviously, Boom is playing very, very well as we see Rain win that tag pro and Mundy win the Duke Juice up top. So double parts for the Cap 22's. And Acti looking for a body block, looking for 2 body blocks. Yeah, nothing doing in the end. But just relatively poor defense as well, I think, from Dilzer and
Oh
Noogas.
my lord.
I think they'll admit that themselves. It's been far too easy to get out on this base. It shouldn't be so easy to get out. I don't think on this base.
Boom's just doing what he wants, like just traversing the map with absolute ease. Just feels like there's no pressure on the Nooga and Paris' end. As Rain gets another grab ahead of 3, Nooga's gonna have to fold the blocks.
Yeah,
Won't be able to.
Bunch of frustration grabs, I think, there in the end. I'm not sure how Rosu grabbed Acti, hoping to get out, but you know, in a 2v3 situation, just 1 block after you grab, very, very rarely you're going to make anything happen. And as soon as that happens, Cap 22 is able to turn it around and extend their lead to 5, or to 4 rather. 5-1 is the score.
This time, both pups go to Noogas and Paris, though Boom has out again. Wow, just in time, Activation's able to pull across and get that return.
Good boost from Nooga to force Boom into taking that boost. I think Boom might have felt rushed just from the line that Nooga was taking. Almost got the return himself. Acti and Dilza looking to make some magic happen themselves here. Munby playing this anti-re is going to allow Jeremy a chance to get out for about the smallest amount of time I've ever seen anyone out for before Nooga immediately boosts back ahead of him. But yeah, this, you can see Acti hanging around on defense. This slow-paced nature of the game is not something we're seeing. It's very, very quick caps on this map. Nothing like Scorpio, for example, or any of the previous maps. Dill's not able to get to that boost first. Probably had the line, but the bomb from Nooga screwed him up, and an aggressive boost back from Rosu. And Munby almost with a little boost block help from Jeremy. Couldn't get there. Acti looking to sit on Re. A little kiss, and a tag pro is spawning in base. Acti's RB becomes very useful right now. Uses the bomb to great effect, and will be able to get out and save himself. Nice ahead of 3 from Acti. And still Jeremy with the flag. Minimal pressure on him until Rain gives Rosu a little bump and puts the advantage back into them. Nice bomb in the end to keep Munners alive. Had to work for it.
Oh, Rosu really needed to keep Rain in base there. Manages to escape, and this could be dangerous with Monmouth's on money on anti-read, but manages to get out.
Yeah,
Oh, good gate by Dilzer.
Money Munby, as he's known in the biz. Dilza. Thought he was on red team for a second there. Just missed that boost. Acty's holding for seemingly what felt like forever, but closed down by Rain in the end, and a boost block from him. Jeremy still can come in. No angle down the bottom of the base, unfortunately. That's not going to do it. And an RB spawning. Rosu goes for the grab instead, and
Oh no.
just
What was
chooses
that?
not to juke out. I mean, he had a line, right? That was weird.
That was weird.
Wow, and it just feels like everything is going wrong for NIP, which, you know, I don't think this was their map, so sort of expect it, but certainly not the in the fashion that it has happened so far.
I'm not sure you can say it too often, but Boom Headshot absolutely taking this game into his own hands at the moment. 4 caps at the moment. Yeah, still grabbing a lot, but creating opportunity. His team's creating opportunities for him, and he's getting away with it.
What do you think needs to change on the NIP end?
I don't know. Maybe they need to be playing. They need to find a way to get a reset. The holding capabilities at the moment are just maybe it could be just the pup battles. I think they're losing pup battles a little too easily, especially with this tag pro again. Like it could be on the other end, and they could be creating this a lot more opportunity. And they're ahead at 2 here. They're going to be ahead for 2 for a while. Just got to be a little patient here, and Ranger would have another cap. And his power ups, I think, are coming into play on this map more than you think. Oh, I thought Active was ahead there.
I don't like that boost from Nooga, by the way. Well, not that boost, rather. But he used the bomb, was up top, and could have used the top neutral boost just outside his base. Elected to rush down and end up behind the tag bro. And then, because the tag bro was already set up behind, just boosted into and died. And gave the tag bro a free run to get ahead again. Just, yeah, it's questionable decisions on defense are the main concern that I'm seeing from NIP. I think Rosu and Acti not able to do a whole lot, but I think that a lot of pressure is being put on them due to their defense just letting Cap 22's out all of the time. Boom, looking for some help from his teammates there. Wasn't forthcoming. Jeremy about to get sniped by Nooga. And it's become 6-2 all of a sudden. Rosu looking to get something off this regrab. Some blocks from Acti will give him a little bit of space. A poor grab from Rain on the other side. Whilst the flag was already out, but Rosu doesn't look like he'd be able to make much of this. And,
he just had to go top there.
yeah, another grab in the end from Munby. Could have spelled disaster if Acti was able to get away from Rain, but well shut down by the experienced man in the end. Boom, once again, looking to put the pressure on. Couldn't. Rosu juking out Munby is now going to run into the problem of Boom Headshot, who is star of the match so far. You're not getting past him tonight. Jeremy, oh, absolutely swiping. That was Suave Daddy-like.
Dominant performance from Cap 22's. I'm no expert on this map, so I can't tell you what's going on. I can't tell you who's at fault or what game plan's going wrong for Noogas in Paris, but it's obvious that Cap 22's have, this map was what they wanted going in, and there's a reason why, and they're showing it tonight.
I think one of the big concerns I'm seeing from Dilzer and Noogas positioning is that they're playing relatively relatively basic in terms of their prevent. They're not allowing Emerald's a map where you essentially, because you have the use of those gates, and they essentially create their own choke on the outside of the map, that you need to play defense sort of towards where the bomb is, like closer to the gates than necessarily on the flag than you always would. And too many times you saw Boom in particular and Rain just with no elements, no bombs, early on, no bombs, no boosts. They were just able to get an easy grab and be out ahead of 2. Say what you will about all the jukes and the mechanics and all that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, if you're playing Emerald from the backside of the base, you're not going to achieve a whole lot against an organized offense. And yeah, the way that Boom and Rain were able to grab and get out ahead of 2, I mean, that should essentially never be happening on Emerald, because if you let them out in that fashion and you're behind them, they get to the boost before you. They've created a lot of space for themselves. There's no catch-up mechanic, so you really need to be playing the map or playing defense sort of closer to the gates rather than strictly on the flag. That way you can always have it contained. But something they haven't been doing, and it's something that Munby and Jeremy have been doing to a decent degree. Obviously, Acting and Rosu struggling to get out. 6-2 going into the second half of Emeralds, and if it continues this way, it'll all be wrapped up very shortly, I imagine. Hoping for NIP to identify and then fix some of the issues that they're having at the moment.
Yeah, I'm hoping Noogas throwing some inspiration towards the rest of his team, and hopefully they're figuring out what they can do to change it up and bring the score back to level. But I don't see it happening personally. I thought they'd put up a bit more of a fight, but I know hopefully different map will create a different circumstance.
Yeah, I mean we don't know the situation that's been happening in terms of their preparation for this.